right? So for section 8.4, we're going to start by looking at example number 2 from 8.3. So if you have it on the back of your page, don't worry about it. You can look up here. But if you have it on 2 separate pages, then you can refer back and forth, okay? But basically, you're going to have a shortcut. And the shortcut is this. You're going to take the coefficients of each of these terms that are underneath. So we've got a 3 here. Right here we've got a -1. So if it helps you, write a 1 there. Then we've got a -4 and a 0. So those are the 4 numbers we're going to start with. You're just going to write 3, -1, -4, and 0. Okay? Any term that had been missing, make sure you fill in a 0 for it. Okay? And we're going to perform synthetic division on it by finding the solution here. So if you were dividing by x minus 1, we set that equal to 0 and add 1 to both sides. The solution is 1, right? So we're going to use 1, or even if it helps you, write +1. Okay? Then you're going to draw a line like this. You're going to start by bringing down the first number, which is 3. You only bring down the very first time. After that, it's 2 steps that repeat over and over again. Multiply, combine, multiply, combine, multiply, combine, multiply, combine. So you're going to take the 1 and you're going to multiply it by the 3, you get 3. Then you're going to combine the -1 and the 3 to get 2. Then you're going to multiply the 1 times the 2, which is 2. Then you're going to combine the -4 and 2, which is -2. Then you're going to multiply 1 times -2, which is -2. Then you're going to combine the 0 and the -2, which is -2. This last number, you're going to put in a box, okay? That last number, if you have a number there, is going to be a remainder. If you have a different writing utensil, use it. Okay? If you have a 0 there, you're not going to have a remainder. Okay? Now, with the other writing utensil, you're going to write down what the steps are. So the first thing you want to do is bring down. You only do that once. Then you want to multiply the 1 times the 3, that gets you the 3. Then you're going to combine these 2. That gets you this number. Then you're going to multiply. That gets you this 2. Then you're going to combine. That gets you this number. Then you're going to multiply. Then you're going to combine. Multiply, combine, multiply, combine, multiply, combine. Okay? So once you bring down, then it's just multiply, combine. Repeat that pattern, okay? So what do you do with these numbers? The 3, the 2, the -2, these become your coefficients of your answer. So you're going to, well, let me show you what we started with. We started with 3x to the 3rd, so you actually just need to subtract 1 from that exponent. So this is going to be 3x to the 2nd plus 2x to the 1st minus 2, remainder of -2 divided by x minus 1. Okay? And that's your answer. So synthetic division is a lot faster and a lot less messy. Right here, you just need to remember that you have 1 less power right here. All right? I have 2 more examples. One of them you're going to copy down in your notes, and one of them you're just going to sit and watch. Okay, so example number 2. We're going to take x to the 4th minus 2x cubed plus 13x minus 6 divided by x plus 2. Okay, so sometimes you'll see it written as a fraction, sometimes you'll see it written like this, as this polynomial divided by this polynomial. So this x plus 2 goes out in front, so that we actually need to solve for that, right? So we want the opposite of this number. So it will be negative 2. That's what we're going to use for our synthetic division. And then we need all of our coefficients. First, check and see if there are any missing, right? So start with your largest exponent of 4. So we've got 4, 3, what's missing? 2. We're missing the 0x squared. All right, then we've got x to the first and x to the 0. So in front of this x to the fourth, there's a 1. And we've got a negative 2. Then we've got a 0. Then we've got a 13. And then we've got a negative 6. So 1, negative 2, 0, 13, negative 6. The first number you want to bring down. And then after that, you just follow the pattern. Multiply, combine, multiply, combine, multiply, combine until you're done. So negative 2 times 1 is negative 2. Combine these two for negative 4. Multiply negative 2 times negative 4, which is positive 8. Combine the 0 and the 8 to get 8. Multiply the negative 2 and the 8 for negative 16. Combine the 13 and the negative 16 for negative 3. Multiply the negative 2 and the negative 3 for positive 6. Combine the negative 6 and the 6 for 0. Okay? This last number would be your remainder. But since it's 0, there isn't going to be a remainder on this one. Okay? We started with a 4th power, right? So our answer is going to start with a 3rd power. So 1x to the 3rd. If you want to write the 1 out front, you can, but you don't have to, right? Then minus 4x squared plus 8x minus 3, no remainder. They're a little tricky at first, but once you get used to the pattern, they go 10 times faster, okay? If you can do multiply, combine, multiply, combine, multiply, combine, then it's going to be a little bit easier. Example number 3, only copy down if you want to. If you just want to watch, you can just sit and watch. All right, so 6x to the 3rd plus 7x squared plus x plus 1 divided by 2x plus 3, okay? The trickiest thing here is that we're dividing by 2x plus 3, which means that x is going to be equal to what?
3 over 2.
Negative 3 over 2. So our synthetic division number is negative 3 halves. All right, let's make sure we have all of our exponents. We have 3, 2, 1, 0. Perfect. So our coefficients are 6, 7. There's a 1 right there, and there's a 1 right there. Okay. So I'm going to write 6, 7, 1, 1. First one I bring down. Then after that, it's my repeating pattern of multiply, combine, multiply, combine. But since I have a fraction right here, what you want to do is you want to divide by the denominator first, then multiply by the numerator. Okay, so 6 divided by 2 is 3. 3 times negative 3 is negative 9. Then we're going to combine. 7 and negative 9 is negative 2. You're going to divide by the denominator 2, which is negative 1. And then negative 1 times negative 3 is positive 3. Combine the 1 and the 3 to get 4. Divide by the denominator 2, which is 2. 2 times negative 3 is negative 6. And then combine to get negative 5. Okay, so that's the remainder. We want to subtract 1 from this exponent. So it's 6x squared minus the 2x plus 4. Remainder negative 5 over, what do we divide by, 2x plus 3? And that's your answer. Making your life easier.